Time travel is a theoretical concept wondered by many, even though there are a bunch of proofs that it is not possible. For example, how can something like COVID even exist if someone could travel from the future to stop it? But nonetheless, it can't stop us from theorizing what would happen if it actually were true. A main problem we face while solving these situations is the grandfather paradox. It is the famous paradox which states that if we travel through time back when our grandfather was just a kid and we kill him, then technically our father shouldn't have been born and we shouldn't have been born to kill our grandfather in the first place, thus creating a paradox. This is a problem which is wondered by a lot of people, and various people also give their theories for a solution to this problem. Today, we are going to discuss about a theory which I think is beautiful and most believable and easy to understand for all. The theory explicitly states that it is actually impossible to kill our grandfather. Now, this doesn't mean that our grandfather will suddenly get a protective shield or anything like that. You might think that I don't have any proof to state that we won't be able to kill our grandfather, and this claim is borderline ridiculous. But the key mistake we do while thinking about the grandfather paradox that we consider that we are actually changing the course of our timeline. We are actually treating the time where our grandfather did live and we were born, and the time where our grandfather was killed and we weren't born, as two different times wherein they are the exact same moments. Think of it like this. Say Jonas walked 5 meters in the north direction. Now, saying that we can kill our grandfather is like saying Jonas did not walk 5 meters in the north direction, which in fact is ridiculous. Now, let us consider a complex example of this situation. For example, say you are a kid and your future self comes to your house, and then you notice that he walks in a specific way, like north 10 meters, then stops, then west 5 meters, and you remember this entire pattern and decide that when you grow up, you won't go back in time and do the exact same things. Now, it might seem impossible that you do the exact same things even after knowing the entire pattern. But the truth is, the future self you saw as a kid also knew and thought the same things that you are thinking and ended up doing the exact same patterns. And he is you. So basically, you have to do the same thing which the older self you saw as a kid did. The beauty of this theory is that it signifies that we don't actually have a free will. We are bound by imaginary strings and we can't change our fate even if we could travel through time. It makes us understand that what has happened has happened. You cannot correct your mistakes, flaws, and accidents even if you were able to time travel. And you should gather enough courage to move on. It also gives a subtle nod to an entity, the one above all, controlling our fate and choices, the only truth and the only God. Thank you.